Hi guys. So this is going to be quick, you guys. Nobody even knows that I'm on here, to be honest with you. But I got off of the live and was like, I never even looked at the questions. Usually when I go live with Daniel, he's the one that like runs the show and he has everything in order. He's good at this. You know what I mean? I'm still starting out. But we got done and I'm like, yeah, how about I didn't read one comment? So now I feel bad. So I'm like, let me just go on real quick and read a few comments so that I don't feel like such a D. Hi, Ramona. How you doing? Were you at the live, Ramona? I don't know if you saw it. If not, no big deal. I was just having a conversation. How are the other people here? Who's here tonight? Tell me where you're coming from. Where are you coming from? What state, country? Harlot, were you at the thing too? Harlot, thank you for being here. Harlot, I literally was like, I didn't thank my mods. I didn't read any comments. I did none of the things. So I was like, it was like way too much for me to type out. So I'm like, let me just jump on live real quick. And we don't have to do this for a long time, but I wanted to come. Harlot, you're the best. You really are. I can't take it. You really are the best. Proud Nana's here. You missed the live, Proud Nana. That's okay. You could be on the replay crew after this. What I did was I went through all of I went through Gypsy and Nick's, I don't know if you call them interviews or interrogations, but I went through them all. There was like 4 for Gypsy and then 5 for Nick. So it took me hours, you guys. I did this like all day because I didn't want to miss things. So like there were little parts where like it doesn't look like anything's happening, but if you just let it run in the background, eventually you'll hear something and you'll be like, wait a minute, did someone just talk? So when you listen to it, like I can't wait to go back. I didn't get to take as many notes as I wanted to on the things that Nick was saying in his, but he straight has like full blown conversations. I wrote some notes, but I knew that I only had Daniel for a certain amount of time tonight. I promised him I would keep it under 2 hours because I've been going really long lately, and I didn't want him to think I was going to keep him on it. So I think I was just like so focused in on like you have to do A, B, C, D. I don't know. Whatever, you guys. It wasn't on purpose, but I didn't mean to not read comments, so I'm here now. Who do we have? Birdie. What's up, Birdie? I'm so glad you're here. You guys, I have no idea who was there. No idea. I don't know if you made it to the other one. I don't know if you got anything, a notification. I don't know any of the Nova Scotia's in the house. But who else is in the house? Tell me where you're coming from. And it's okay if you miss the live. You could always see it, after we're done here. And I have to be honest with you, it was a really good live. Like if you were there, tell me if you thought it was a good live too. I did. What I did was I had Daniel on. And yeah, Bertie, I had Daniel on tonight from the Drunk Turkey Show. And he's an ex-cop. So I had him on to answer questions that I had for like, cops or an investigation. And he actually brought up like well, he always does, but he brought up some really good points that I was like, oh, yeah, like I didn't even think of that. Like little things. Like, for example, when it came to Nick's and we were talking about like how the woman, like the woman detective, she has like a completely different interrogation technique than the male one did with Gypsy, and like how could that have been done on purpose to have a female, since a female already allegedly, well, not allegedly, we know this now, but a female already Gypsy was able to manipulate his thought process. So, would it be easier to have a female detective in there? Would she be able to get him to speak, differently? And it works. She literally asks some questions and he answers them. Yeah, she was awesome. That detective, right? She was so good. Where else? Oh, thank you. It was a great live. I loved it. So you guys, tell me, where are we coming from? Houston. Look at you. Oh, we have a couple Houstons. Hi. What is it? Stacia? That's really pretty. Really pretty. A homicide detective. Is that what that says? Let me see. But oh, a homicide detective's daughter. That's really cool. Very cool. So we have a couple Texans in here. Yes, everybody, welcome in. Come on in. Coffee is going to kill me if I don't tell her that I'm live again. She probably didn't get the notification, but just in case, because she's at everything and I don't want to be an a-hole. I'm live. Okay. I don't want her to think that I expect her to come. Oh my God, Harlot, you too. Like, Harlot's like the best mod in the whole world. But if anybody's a mod for me, please know that I don't expect you to jump on every time I do. I am so appreciative that you do, though. I have to be honest. I am very lucky. So I'm pulling up the live right now while we're waiting for people to come in. Woo-hoo, a homicide detective's daughter. You just became a member. Yay! Welcome to our crazy, 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 crazy family. We put the fun in dysfunctional. Thank you. You have no idea how much that means to me. You'll come to see very soon that I am one of the most appreciative people that you might ever meet. I really am. Thank you. I'm so excited, you guys. That was so nice. All right, let me pull this up. All right. Oh. I don't know where Thor is. I'm surprised. Oh, it's not 12:30 yet. He's over there. I see him. My dog at like 12:30 yells at me every night. All right, so let me pull this up. I'm going to pause it real quick and then pull it up over here. I couldn't believe that I did that whole thing. And I didn't read one comment. I didn't look. I didn't say hi to anybody. None of the things. The thing is, like, to be completely honest, I really haven't been doing this that long. So I think I was so focused on like having a guest and making sure, because again, you 99.9% of the times I'm the guest on Daniel's and I'm streaming it to my audience as well, but I'm usually the guest on his and he has like everything up and he does all the things and I just come on and you know what I mean? So I think I was like so focused on like getting it right that I just didn't. I forgot all the other things. So hopefully I have some neurodivergent friends out there that totally understand because you do that too. Well, my phone just told me to go to bed. My post upload is complete. I don't even know what that means, but that's okay. Oh, I did a great job. Thank you. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You really are. Cuff you, you're here. Cuff you. I did not. I thought about it after I texted you. I was like, I do have the best mods. Thank you for saying that. Cuff you. I texted you because I didn't want to be like, why didn't you text me? I didn't know you were going on because I didn't know it was going on either. I'm on because I forgot to answer questions. I was like, that was pretty rude. So we're just going to go through and answer some of the questions. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if that's anything important for the... Oh, I got a heart. There you go. I was just making sure that there wasn't something I needed to do. Okay, so over here, where are the damn comments? Hold on. Comment. Why does it say... Oh, I wonder... Oh, I might go on... No, I don't want to edit the video. Wait, let me see what happens when I put that. It's taken us to the creator studio. I just want to see the comments is all I want to do. Yeah, no, I didn't. That didn't really do anything. So hold on, let me go backwards. And go back to where we were. So we have this. I don't know why. I probably should have looked to make sure that I could see the comments, but let's see what happens. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you... Let me look on my phone and see, because I can't believe it never occurred to me. I always have the comments back. So let me just make sure. How crazy would that be if I just did all this and I don't have access to the comments? So hold on. Whatever. If that happens, I could just pivot. I'm a teacher. I know how to be quick on my feet and pivot. All right, let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see if I do it on Daniel's. Oh, wait, here we go. Hold on. We might have it. Comments. No, you guys, I don't think the comments are on. Oh, no. So, you know what I could do? Instead of doing the comments from tonight, maybe we look at, what could we look at? I apologize. Usually I have the comments on where you could see them, and I'm surprised that it didn't take. I feel like I always have comments. Hold on. Well, whatever. I have plenty of other things I could do for a little bit. That way, it's not like a total waste. But my point was, I was going to go on tonight's live. If anybody, wait, what did you put in Discord? Did anyone let Doctor read the bag the cop picked up was Gypsy's dirty diaper? Shut the actual F up. What? Wait, Bodasia. You're kidding. Why was the cop like picking through it? I'm so confused. If anybody remembers or has any questions about tonight, you could ask Joe on the side and I'll answer that way too. There's no way it was a dirty diaper and he was just digging in the bag like that. That's what I was thinking, Case. He was like digging through the bag like as if it was, I don't know. He was digging. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too, to be honest with you. You guys, I have so many questions. I knew, okay, so I knew this, but I assumed that once she went with Nick, that wasn't something that she would continue. Oh, I have so many questions, Casey. I don't know. Bodasia, can you elaborate? How do we know that that's her dirty diaper? I do worry too much, Ramona. Oh, that's so funny. I know it is hard to keep up with it. Wait, now I need Bodasia to explain. Okay, so a homicide detective's daughter said that she doesn't think that it was a diaper. How do we know that if it was a diaper? I'm like dead right now. Like, what? Are you kidding? Now, I do remember. Oh my God. Could you imagine, you guys? So Casey says supposedly she was in a diaper the night they met up at the movie theater. This is my thing. Mm. Oh, Bodasia says it was left outside the door. Seriously, I wouldn't think so either, but it was. She brought it back from the hospital with her. Do you know what that says to me, you guys? That says to me that because this is my thing. I do not think she had a diaper on when she got arrested because she wouldn't want Nick to see her in a diaper, I'm assuming. But I could see her being at the hospital and telling the hospital that she wears diapers so that it would make her look more sickly and therefore less likely to be their, somebody that could do something like this to their mother. What do you guys think about that? Do you think do you think I could be right about that? No. I love this group. Proud Nana wants to know if it's some kind of fetish. No, I don't think so. I think what it was is that the mom, Dee Dee, and I do remember, I don't remember where they were at, but I do remember that they bought like adult diapers and it was like out in the open, like it's on video or something because I can remember thinking like, oh wait, who are they for? Oh, and I think she tells Nick that or no, not Nick. She was telling someone that she wears them when she gets her menstrual cycle or something. I'm like, doesn't she know about pads and like tampons? I don't know. Oh my God. Oh my God. She wore adult diapers. They had a delivery service. It's in the emails and videos. Didn't her and Nick do it while she was wearing a diaper at the movie theater? I can't, Casey. I'm dead. What? Birdie says that she incontinent. So yeah, I think it makes sense to make her look more sick. I heard this too, you guys, that I think it's part of her playing sick too. I do agree. There's no mention of diapers, spoiled items, or anything similar in the FOIA documents or police inventory list. All right, well, we'll have to look it up somewhere and see, because that was like a big white something. Oh, well, look at this one here, Nana. Maybe it was her mother trying to keep her a child. That could very well be it too. I did hear someone else say that, oh wait, that's what I thought. Oh wait, hold on, let's see. Oh yeah, he couldn't perform. He was so turned off. I heard that too. Just like with right after the crime, he wasn't able. Oh yeah, is that what we're talking about? He couldn't perform then, but he also couldn't perform at the movie theater, he said. He was probably like nervous and stuff. She's like ridiculous. I can't with the hypersexuality that we have going on here. And it's not, I shouldn't say it that way. It's more just the fact that it's not just the hypersexual stuff. It's more the fact that she uses the hypersexual stuff to advance her agenda with men in general. And we see this with not just Nick, but with that Dave guy, or what was his name? David, I think, or Dan, sorry, David's the D4VD guy, the Dan guy. So we see it, with many different ways. So I think that that's interesting and something that we should keep a lookout for. Let's see what else we have here. So I'm going to go to my playlist. I have a whole playlist of things that as I was looking into this, I put them in like a folder of like things that I wanted to make sure that I go over at some point. So I'm just going to pick something from the list and we're going to go over it. And I have to be honest with you, most of the things on here are from, oh wait, share. No, I want to share. Oh, here we go. All right, we're going to show this, and then why I show it, I'm going to look into the next thing that I want to see. So here we go. We got this from Into the Weeds. Into the Weeds is awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, Miss Behaven's here. Wait, she was wearing a bloody diaper. What? What? Oh my gosh, Misbehaving. Not only had a fetish with the bottle and diapers, but used it as part of the grift. Wow. Oh yeah, the Into the Weeds podcast. Thank you so much for putting that up there. Oh my God, you guys. I'm surprised. I don't know. Do you guys think that like she didn't know that there was a such thing as pads and tampons and like that's what she thought women wore? Like, what do you guys think? Like, I understand why her mom would do it, but why do you think she might do it? I don't know. That's a little strange. Oh, wait, I think I saw this one. Hold on.
Hi, my love.
Yeah, we saw this.
I wanted to show you something special.
Hold on, let me see. I wanted to see. Where was it? Oh, this one. I don't think I saw this one. So let's watch this. Again, everybody go to Into the Weeds.
Hello, sir.
Oh my God.
This is your slave, Gypsy Rose, and I am making this video to Nick's dominant side. I've worn what you wanted me to wear, or commanded me to wear, sir. I'm wearing something red, and I have...
Real quick, does anyone know, like when she says this, because she says this more than once, like I'm wearing what you commanded me to wear, does anybody know if he really commanded her to wear this, or if she's just saying that in the video? Because I'm starting to wonder if she's not setting the entire narrative here. And I didn't know if anybody knew. Oh my gosh, stop it.
I am making this video, sir, because, well, one, you commanded me to, but another is so I can introduce myself. I realized that we didn't get off to a real good start. Because, well, at first I thought you weren't exactly Nick. And then as I started to get to know you a bit more, I realized that you are a part of him. And you are probably the part that's going to keep me most in line if I get out of line. I understand that as far as lovey-dovey type of relationship, we're not at that point yet. But we might be one day.
Do we know how long into the relationship this was?
But I realize I have to earn that type of affection from you.
Or does she just mean this character?
I just really wanted to say that I look forward to pleasing you and being a good slave to you. I hope that, well, I hope that I don't have to make you discipline me a whole lot, like in a very, what's that word? Looking for that word that's like very strong way, discipline me in a strong way.
Thank you.
Serious, in a serious way. I understand that you are a part of Nick that is the most serious. And I have to take you as the most serious part of him. And I plan on doing that, sir. I understand that whenever it comes to you, I need to be on my best behavior, and I plan on being it. My goal as a slave and as your woman, my job is to keep you happy, content, respect you, obey you, please you, and serve you. See, I remember the three. Okay. And with that said, sir, I just want you to know that I will be on my best behavior. I won't have any more outbursts like whenever we first talked online. And I said what I said, that it was a threat.
Oh my gosh, cuff you. This is amazing. Thank you.
I never meant it. And I just want you to know that I never meant it. I'm making this video a little late, so... but
I have to stay on the other page.
I'm so sorry for threatening you like that, even though it was an idle threat. And I would never, ever, ever take away Nick's or your child. Any child that we make together, whether it be Nick's submissive side, Nick's balanced side, Nick's dominant side, which is you, or Nick's evil side. If I have a child with any one of those, depending on if it's me, my balanced side, having a child with one of you, and I'll react a different way, but I will always be loving, and I will always be caring, and I will always be a good woman to you. And I will admit that as far as matches are concerned, this doesn't go off. Okay. As far as like matches go, as far like I am meant for Nick's dominant. Nick's balance side. Sorry, I got confused. I'm meant for that part of him. So this part of me is meant for that part of him.
Do you guys think she's mortified? I honestly don't know if I do. So I know that she doesn't love when people talk about her and put her in a negative light. But at the same time, some part of me wonders if she's really mortified. What do you guys think?
And you are meant to be keeping me in line.
Oh my God, misbehaving's getting yelled at already. I apologize.
But most likely, you would be the best match for my slut side. My little girl side gets along very well with your submissive side, and my evil side is like a perfect match for your evil side. So pretty much we all have a match, or a soulmate that can fit perfectly with each other. It is quite amazing that we're able to do that with each other, because a lot of people that might have, say, one personality, and their partner just has one personality.
I think they mean mortified now that this all came out, Harlot. Like, I almost feel like, who said it? Like, I know, Streamlive, shut your face. I hear you. Like, misbehaving was saying, and Gutter Snipe about being shameless, and that she's thriving. So that's what I'm wondering. Like, does she even, I think she gets more upset when, like, Ken, and I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Like, when Ken bashes her on, like, Prez Hilton and stuff like that, like, does that bother her? I don't think I know enough of her in today's day and age to know if that bothers her or not, or if she loves it. So you guys have to tell me. But part of me thinks that, not that she loves it, but that she doesn't hate it because she claps back. So my thing is, if you didn't like want to, keep that going, you would just ignore it, and eventually it would go away.
So if you like you do have multiple personalities, I have multiple personalities to fit that. Though it is all of me, it's not someone else or whatever. It is all of me, just different parts of me.
I didn't mean Ken. I meant Ryan. My bad. Thank you.
And whenever me and your balanced side was starting to first date, I would let some of those other sides out. It would get him confused, or get you confused, and that's when I just had to explain I have a lot of parts inside me that they sometimes get out, and they can be confusing, but it's important to treat each one individually, because each one has their own thoughts. Each one, even some have different ages. Like my little girl side is a 10-year-old. I'm 19. My evil side is also 19. So, actually, I'm 23, so.
What? So she does know her age. I mean, not that I didn't think she did. There's no point that I don't think that she doesn't know her age in any world. But that just shows it right there, right? She literally just says, well, I'm 23.
It's confusing.
It's confusing.
So, evil side is 19.
What?
But I won't be going all around the bush and talking about this specifically. Basically, what I really want to talk to you about in this video is that how much I'm going to be pleasing you, and I will do anything to please you, sir. I will go through any lengths to please you, and do anything that you say, anything that you want. I will be the perfect slave, and I will be the perfect.
Also, does anybody know if she still does the tongue thing when she talks?
Woman. Keep on doing. And I promise you, and that I will be everything that you would want me to be. If you have to punish me, I understand. If you have to be strict on me, I understand. But well, I do want to get to know you a lot better, and love you, and adore you, and worship you. I do love you, because I think me as a whole loves every part of Nick, no matter what. We don't even have to get to a point of love. It's just automatic. At the point that we have to get to know each other, that's when
she said we don't have to get to the point of love. That's automatic. She's like, let's just get it over with.
Whenever the adoring comes in, that's whenever the worshiping comes in, because I need to know who I'm worshiping,
That worshiping thing, you guys, talk about being shook. When I was doing my notes for the interrogation stuff tonight, and when I got to Nick's and he talks about how he worships her and says the word worships more than once to the female officer, I was like, OMG. This is her planting that word just over and over and over and over.
Who am I falling for? And at first I didn't think I could fall for you just because you're so dominant. And
but the thing is, was he really dominant? Or does she make him? Well, I should take a screenshot and make that my next thumbnail. Ugh. But is he really that dominant, or is the person Victor that she wants him to create, not the other way around? Is she, making him create a dominant?
But since I realize that you are my soulmate, twin flame soulmate, that I can worship you in time.
Yep.
And I plan on doing that. And I can't wait for the day that you say, good girl. And you kiss me. And I want you to know that as far as pleasing you goes, if you want me to do absolutely anything, I will, sir. If you wanted me to serve you breakfast naked in bed, I would do that. If you wanted me to do anything, I would. And I'm available to you 24/7. I hope that with me being respectful to you, with me one day worshiping you, that I can earn a higher collar. And with you, I know that you'll...
What's this, like a black belt? And I'm not even being disrespectful. I'm literally asking, is it like a belt thing, like where you go from blue belt, brown belt, black belt type thing? Is that what this is? But it's collars?
Push me to do my best, and I will strive to do my best, sir.
And what's the highest one?
And I just really want to make you proud. I want to make your balance side proud. I want to make you all proud. And I know that I can do that. So I very much look forward to our time together and learning more about each other, and you pushing me to do my best, pushing me to be the slave that I'm supposed to be, the woman that I'm supposed to be. And just me feeling that sense of belonging, that sense of, I pleased him. I'm so happy I pleased him. And
I'm sorry I keep interrupting. Also, my other question is, do we know if I've never seen Nick's things to her. So does he how much does he play a role in the slave master talk? How much does he play a role in that? Does he say, I need you to be, does he say the things that she's saying here? You guys know what I mean. Or is this mostly her, all her? I don't know what the ratio is. It's just, and the other question I had, so that I don't have to interrupt right away again, is, was I right tonight when I was saying to Daniel that these characters didn't come about until right before the crime, a few months before the crime, and they were together for what, 2 or 3 years? 3 years maybe? So that would say so much to me if these, if it wasn't, I think I was always under the impression that there was always characters that they played, that they just the fantasy type thing. But if these didn't start until right before the crime, that is, wow.
And that's really what I want to do. And I want you to say, girl, and I want to be everything that you've ever dreamed of having in a slave. And I know I keep harping on that, but I really, really am excited to please you, sir. And again, thank you so much for, if you're the part of Nick that's always been pushing me to do my best, thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for everything. And I really, really want to go forward and learn more about BDSM. I want to explore the world more, but I also know that you will pace me, and so will Nick's balance side pace me into BDSM, and we'll learn more. And I realize that I'm becoming more of a masochist, so I believe that I can take pain and turn it into pleasure.
Wow.
So I hope that I could really be more experienced at that. And also, I want to talk about one particular thing that if you have to punish me using anal sex, which I'm not exactly used to, but if you have to punish me that way, that's, I'm hoping just for something I do really, really bad. And so if you give me a punishment, I will accept it no matter how hard it is. Also, but if you do give me a reward for doing something good, I will make sure I show you how thankful I am.
No, if that's not manipulation.
And I'm gonna try and be as submissive and selfless as possible. And as far as matches go, I hope that you enjoy my slut side. I hope that you two can meet soon, and that you two can get used to each other, and that you two bond. But always know that I am a whole, and no matter what side of me it is, I'm gonna love you, sir, and I'm going to worship you. And though it might take time, I believe that my slut side will worship you very quickly. And I really think that you and me, though we didn't exactly see eye to eye at first, I have gained respect for you, sir. I realized that whenever I had went off on the rails and was like, and you were like, don't do that. And I was like, okay. You know, that got me back into shape real quickly. So I know that you can get me back into shape. I know that you can control me. And I believe that I will be a more selfless slave because of you. I believe that I have not reached my full potential yet, but with you helping me, I know that I can. And I can't wait for the day that I can wear my royal collar, though it might take years and years and years. With your help, I know that I can get there, sir. And I promise you from a soulmate's promise that I will do everything I can to get that royal collar and become
the royal
slave.
Collar.
And I'm not really sure. You're gonna have to tell me exactly what my title would be. I'm not sure if it's queen slave or head submissive. I'm not really sure, but whatever it is, I will be so proud of it, and I won't be ashamed to go out in public with my collar. I'll just be, I'm proud because I am Nick's submissive, and I am proud to be his slave. And I know that I can make all of you happy and content, and follow the rules, and please you whenever you want. So, this is me, Gypsy Rose. Hopefully one day go to Sean.
Yes, Queen. Yes.
And I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I've tried to make it, let's see, about 14 minutes long, but I still have to wait till it gets 15. I tried to talk about everything I could. I don't think I can really reach 20 minutes. But by talking this long, I've kind of gotten everything out of the way. I talked about how I'm going to please you, how one day I'm going to go to worship you, and how I will be a good slave. So I will end this video now, sir. Well, since I haven't got to a worshiping you yet, so I'll just go. I love and adore you, my sweet yet very dominant, Nick's dominant side, and I suppose I can call you Master. So I hope you enjoy this video, Master. And good night, my patient Master. I really hope you enjoy this video, sir.
Oh my gosh. That is something else. Wait, where did I go? Oh, there I go. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I hit the wrong thing. Here I come. Wait, where did I go? There I go. What the F was that? Like, what was that? And Andrea, your daughter's here. What is up, Queen? You definitely have to come. That way, if you need something in the future, you could just ask me. I got yeah. Okay, I'm so glad that you said this. So, hi, Diane. I'm glad that you said this. This lady needs counseling. I don't really know what is going on with her. Can someone fill me in? So, Diane, we got to get Diane on the true train. Okay. But Diane, I don't know how little you know. There's just so much. But she winds up getting this boy, Nick, to take out her mom. But she does so by manipulating him and using, he's somebody with autism. And he doesn't have the same cognitive ability that she has. And you could see that through these videos. And so my question before was about the characters. Were these characters around longer than her type thing? I mean, than him. However, my other question is, was he a character person before? So, like, I guess I'm getting that she not introduced them, but brought them into each relationship. But were the guys that she was with, were they also people that like characters? Like, like how they have like ferries and stuff. Like usually a ferry meets another ferry. Like and again, if it's normal for both people, then fine. If they want to be Ruby and Victor, that just like want to fantasize. I mean, even though the fantasies are, this is the thing. If anybody ever tells you that they want to do an R fantasy, that's not really that should never be a fantasy. It's one thing to say that you want a fantasy where you're rough or like where somebody's acting bashful, like, "Oh, no," but, like, they really mean, "Oh, yes," but, like, you talk, but to say, "I have an R fantasy," that should be a red flag in my opinion. Does everybody understand why? And again, I would make sure that the person's perception is the same as what I'm thinking, but, like, there's a difference, like, I would wanna know if somebody ever said that, I would be like, "Wait, do you mean, like, in the fantasy, you want me to say no and then you keep going? Or, like, do you mean, like, you want me to be, like, bashful, like, 'Oh, no,' like, 'Oh, stop,' you know what I mean? But where you really like, because that really does make a difference for me, you guys. I think that the R fantasy just is a red flag for me just to see if this person, why that would be a fantasy for them. There's just so many fantasies that you can have, and violent sexual fantasies are not, um, they're abnormal, and I have to be honest with you guys. We talked about before about how I should be the new Dr. Ruth. Like, I am so not a prude, like, at all. Like, I'm definitely not. However, violent R fantasy or violent, like, violent corn shouldn't always be a red flag. Okay, Gutter Snipe, you agree? Is there any guys in here right now? Is there any males in here right now? I have a question for a male. His name was Victor. I just can't with this. It crosses the line exactly. Wait, what? I'm finding this out one day before the anniversary of him shooting me. I'm so pissed. I'm going to have to go back and read. Okay, this is real quick. So, what I wanted to say about this over here, about the counseling, although you're correct, she turned down mental health help while she was in prison. So she does 8 of the 10 years that she gets. And read above my Victor comment. Hold on. Let's say I'm going back. No, there's nothing to say Nick had. Wait, there's nothing that says Nick had any personas. Thank you. Prior to Jip. Fun fact, Dan cosplayed a 500-year-old vampire at VisionCon way prior to Jip meeting Nick. Shut the actual F up. Can somebody tell me what that VisionCon is? I'm not sure. Is it like villains? I can tell you why Dr. Vona, in one of her first phone calls from jail, she says she can't because they will put her in a mental institute. No, you want me to tell you another reason why I don't think she does? Because when somebody, and again, I'm not diagnosing anybody, I'm looking at behavioral patterns. When somebody has behavioral patterns, like somebody with a narcissist, like cluster B personality disorder, and namely antisocial or narcissistic personality, those people don't realize that they have a personality disorder. So, like somebody with borderline or histrionic might eventually, it might get them into counseling even. However, if you're a narcissist or if you have antisocial personality, you do not think that there's something wrong with you. Not only that, if somebody were to tell you that maybe you need therapy, in your head, you're kind of like, F you. Like, who are you to tell me my personality's messed up? What if I think yours is? Not realizing that it's disordered personality. So I think, in my opinion, allegedly, that she turned it down because she did not think that she needed it. That's what I think. And I think to this day, she probably still feels that way. Like, I almost feel like that she would, be like, oh, um, I'm just going to waste the time of a therapist that could be seeing somebody else because she's just going to evaluate me to find out, or hey, to evaluate me to find out that I'm good. So like, I don't feel like she has the insight needed to do counseling. And that's just my opinion. I don't know if other people agree or disagree with that. Nerds dressing up in Star Wars. No way. Wait, claims the therapist said she was normal. Okay. Okay. She also claimed that she didn't have any disorders, right? Like what did she say? What was the one that she did say she had, the eye one? I forget who she said it to. One of the people in like Good Morning America or something. She said like that was the only one and that there was nothing else. What disorder was that she does say that she has? But I know it wasn't the deletion one. Truth, I'm sorry you're going through whatever it is. I promise you I will catch up with it right as soon as we're done. Okay, before she was released from jail, she should have had court-ordered counseling. This is the thing, though. I don't know that that was part of her, like, her plea. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would assume that that would have to be part of the plea. She had a plea agreement, so I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know if anybody does know how that works. I don't know if it's something that's different state to state. But I would think that you could deny counseling. And that's so interesting that if she did think or say that she was afraid that they were going to send her to like you know, a different floor with like the people that are not well mentally, that could be a very narcissistic thing to say if you think about it. Like almost like separating yourself from other people. Like, I don't need to go with them. Like, I'm different from them. Like, they might just throw me in there with them and I don't need that. So I don't know. Let's see what else. 100% healthy. Gypsy was into vampires, interview with the vampires. She talks about them in prison emails. She also liked, yeah, the 50 Shades of Grey. Didn't she say that was the first movie she wanted to watch with him? Lazy eye, can't spell the medical. Yes, that's what I thought. Myopia or something, or scarpina or something. I know, but yes, that's what I thought. Oh, it wasn't part of her plea. That's what I thought. I find doctors are this is so true. Here we go. I find doctors are very hesitant to give a personality diagnosis. I've seen this even when the testing shows a personality disorder, they still don't want to go with that. And let me tell you why. As somebody that can diagnose disorder and treat disorder, if I think about like trying to diagnose somebody with a personality disorder, and I literally like think of somebody that I know has a personality disorder. They were never diagnosed because they would never go to get diagnosed because there's nothing wrong with them, right? So, but I know that if I wanted to see them in therapy or I wanted them to stay, the thing that I shouldn't do is label them, because if I label them, they're going to automatically be like, F you, I'm out. Like, I knew you were going to be like this. These are all the same. Da 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 da. You just want my money. That it's always somebody else's fault. So sometimes it's just better to not even put the label on it and to just try to get them to have tools to help them throughout their life, and even give them tools to recognize, like for one thing, I think I said this tonight too with Gypsy, like whenever she goes on interviews and she talks about it, it's always so weird to me that um, she'll say things like, "Well, he's in there because he's the one that did the kill." Like, and it's almost like, duh, like if we're so stupid, don't we see she's not the one that did the kill? Like, he did the actual kill. So I'm like, wait, what? Like, is she serious? I don't know how she doesn't see herself as just as culpable. Let's see what else we have here. Um, she was diagnosed in 2011. She should have been banned from social media, considering it's how she groomed Nick and planned the unaliving. The thing is, though, back then, I mean, I know social media was around, whatever, but if you think about it, social media didn't really become big until like what, like the 2000s? So I don't think we had as much social media. Like, I don't think, I could be wrong. I mean, I know that there was Facebook. I don't know. That's a good thing. Maybe it's too hard to, it's almost like, I don't know, like with parents, like I teach students in my developmental class when we get to parenting that you have to be consistent with parenting. So only give a punishment that you can keep. So I feel like maybe it's like very hard. I couldn't imagine that it would be easy to like track to make sure that people aren't online. So I don't know if that's why. I don't know. That's a good question. Good question. Twilight. She liked Twilight too. Truth, I'm going to be hanging up in a minute anyway because I need to see what's going on. I need to see what's going on. Yes, I'm sending hugs too. Oh, I think now I have a feeling. Oh, Cuffy is a really, 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 really good listener. I'm definitely sending you her phone number. I think it could be a real big help for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, do you guys remember MySpace? I just saw Heather wrote MySpace. Remember that? Ugh. But anyway, you guys, this is the deal. I want to go make sure that Truth is okay offline. That means a lot to me. I feel like I need to go figure out what's happening. But also, I was live already tonight for a while. Yeah, it did explode over COVID. It definitely did. Yeah, she is out there everywhere, influencing our young people. Isn't that the truth? And there's like enough people still that still, I've come to realize that you'll find your people online or they'll find you, and that there's usually enough of them. Like, I look at that, the hidden true crime whole thing, and they did lose like 10,000 or something followers. However, they still have 313,000. So it's like, and I feel like if they just ignore all the stuff, that if they just keep going on, they're just going to get more people that want to listen. So I guess my thing is, we live in a world where, unfortunately, she'll probably continue because I don't think she's really done being online. Do you guys? Isn't she in one of her phases right now where she says she's getting offline? Oh, what did you find? You found that thing? Will you send it to me? Um, oh, who just got here? Heather. Oh, you guys. I'll make sure that I come back again. I'll try to get on here tomorrow at some point. You're going to be up all night. Your mom's birthday cake is in the oven, and you just started your husband's dirt cake. Yum. Oh. Yes, when violence is part of the crime. I agree with you guys. It's so terrible, isn't it? I could be on here forever too. It's so easy to just keep talking. I have the best mods. So thank you for saying that. And I appreciate you mods more than anything. You have no idea. I'm also, so this is the deal. If you guys just got here, please make sure she just started a new TikTok today. I thought she was done. See, that's what I mean. Like people don't change for long, you guys. When someone says they're going to change, you don't believe them that like unless they do it for a while. That's ridiculous. That's so crazy. Wow. I'm going to have to look. But anyway, if you guys missed my live tonight, I did a live and I had Daniel from Drunk Turkey on and we talked about like we went over I literally took many hours today to go through all of the hours of the I went through all 9. There's like 4 for Gypsy and 5 for Nick, the interrogation interviews. And look, I have a notebook. One of my friends made me this. Isn't that cute, Dr. Vona? I was like, oh, that's so cute. But I did so many notes. I'm like old fashioned, where I still want to write in a book and all my pages are together. But look, I took like many pages and I just kept going. There's more over. I just keep going. So I did my homework and I'm doing my homework on this case, you guys. I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? Dug in. You guys, I need to get like Botox or something on my eyes. Let's see. Wait, I saw it in. She had 190 followers already. That's crazy, you guys, right? And I can't get to 4,500. Like, what the hell's happening? I'm just joking. But if you're not a subscriber, you really should subscribe because I think you look amazing tonight and it would really help me. This should show it. Oh, I'm going to watch that after. I'm going to try and get the truth out there, gutter snipe. We have to like, that's also why I say like, please subscribe and, like and stuff, because if we can get enough likes, then I get put in the algorithm and then the more people. And sometimes I feel like, or at least I hope, that my 20 plus years of teaching at the university and college levels, plus all of my research and counseling experience and all of the things, and then my doctorate research. Like, I'm just hoping that all of those things add credibility. And also, just know, because I did bring up the hidden true crime thing, and people were looking up Dr. John, and they were a little like, they weren't really happy because some of the stuff wasn't matching up. But I promise you guys, I am who I say I am. I would love for you to Google me. I'm being dead serious too. I am not ashamed of anything I've done. I've really worked hard my whole life. And my students, if you read, I have like multiple rate my professors. It's either rate my professor or rate your professor, I forget. But I have multiple schools where students write about me, like hundreds of them. And they'll tell you they're honest because it's anonymous. So you don't know who it is. So if anybody ever wants to read them, go right ahead. You know what, Cuff You? I should have a link in our Discord that has all of my credentials. Like I could put a link to my research, to my diplomas, all the things. You know what I mean? Like, and then that way nobody ever has to wonder. They can know exactly. I need to know how to get in touch with Becca Scoops. They are looking for people who have a solid ground. Oh, that would be me. I literally have been teaching. I don't, if any of you know who Becca Scoops is, I am interested. So you know that I'm interested. So if you guys like, because I did write under some of her comments, but I don't know if she's gotten to them. Like I'm busy too. So, but if somebody wants to try and help me get it together, I would love to, hook up with her. I've been watching her stuff. That's how I've been educating myself a lot about the case too. So I have like a whole playlist tonight that I need to watch before I go to bed. Yeah, I would love to because this is the truth is. Oh yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I think I'm on that site too from when I was an instructor. No way. You definitely should look yourself up. I love that you were an instructor too. I love that. Aren't they so honest? They'll be like, don't take that person. They suck. I'm like, oh my God, they're so mean to some people. But I think on the one, I have like hundreds of anonymous entries, and I have like a 4.0, or what is it? A 5.0? 5.0 is the highest you get. The other one, I had like a 4.9 or something. I was like, what bitch heard something bad about me? No, I'm kidding. I would never say that. I would never say that. I'm joking. But I also have like a ton of college and university student surveys. I just got my ones back from 2025, and my ones set, you guys, the university average is like 40% of students write in these. And I have to be honest, I just went to for my doctorate degree. Like, I graduated like a year ago, but the 4 years before that, I never did the teacher survey. And now I feel bad because I look and I'm like, you want your students to write something because the only people that write are the ones that are either really pissed or like really happy. But I will say, my clinical applications to counseling, all every single student in the class wrote. Now, there's one person that dropped the class, but they didn't drop the class. They should have dropped it. So they didn't write in it. So it looks like 88% of the class or something did it, or 90, whatever it is. So it's not 100%, which is annoying. But it is literally the best thing ever. I read it like 4 times. Like, they wrote stuff, like all kinds of stuff. It was amazing. Amazing. So I know that they like me for clinical applications of counseling. So there you go. All right, you guys, I'm going to do it here now. I will talk to everyone later. I'm coming up, right? I'm hanging up. Wait, I'm going to drop him off in my neighborhood so he could. Oh my God, truth. I'm so afraid. What? Oh, thank you. I try to be a good professor. My favorite feedback I ever got from a student was, don't mistake her kindness for weakness. That is an amazing compliment. I do love that. And I like that it's anonymous because um, that way you know that somebody's not just saying it because they think that's what you want to hear. And let me just read these last few and then I'm hanging up, I promise. I didn't know him. Oh, I want to read these after. I'm going to have to read them after because I want to pay attention, like different type of attention to them. I may have finished my degree if you were my teacher. You definitely would have, because not only am I known for like being like, I really am good at my teaching. Like, I am. I'm good at psychology. I am not good at everything. I'm not good at a lot of things. I'm good at that, and I'm good at being a good mom. Like, they're like the two things I like. I don't even know. Like, I soar at, or whatever you would call it. I don't know what you would call it. But you would, because I literally am known for not only being your teacher, students take me more than once, so I'll get to like really know them, and I will cheer you on to the finish line. And then I'm your teacher that's wearing that goofy ass hat with the coat thing, or the long ass. Remember I was telling you about it with the tassels on the ninnies, and it was made by a guy, I know it. And of course, mine's brown and gold. I was like, why couldn't I have prettier colors? But anyway, I would be there wearing that in 100-degree weather to cheer you on going down the graduation aisle. So you definitely would have. Oh, I'm dying to know what's going on with truth now. I have to go look this up. Um, Let me just see what else there is real quick. Oh, I was going to leave because I did a live already for a few hours. And Rebecca's emails in her community page, email her. They are in the process of doing a documentary. I would help out if they needed. There's so much psychology in this, I can't even tell you. So much. 2 things that you excel. Excel, that's the word I was looking for. See, it's late. Is way more than enough. You would have been so inspiring in so many ways. I appreciate that. I try to help students. I write letters of recommendations. I did 12 of them the other day. So this is the deal. How about, will you email me the link or links, whatever you were going to email me, and I'll come on here tomorrow because I don't usually do a Saturday one. You know what I mean? And I will though, because I definitely am, I'm down. I'm invested. That's the word. I'm invested in this. So please, and if anybody talks to Becca or any of the people, I would love to be part of the truth train, put it that way, because the more I do on this, there's just so many layers of psychology. I can't even, if I started now, we'd be here another hour. So I'm just going to shut up. All right, you're going to send it to me now. And then maybe I could come on tomorrow and that could be what I focus on. I know. I hope you're not disappointed. Don't go. It has to do with what we were talking. Is it long? If it's not long, I'll stay for another minute. Are you sending it through email or through? Let me look. Let me open it up and find out. Let's see. All right, I don't have anything yet. Oh, what was that? It's 10-minute clip. Let me see. You're trying to send it now. Let's see. All right, I'll tell you when I get it. And it's not something we can lead with tomorrow. It explains everything I was just talking about. It's a big deal. I'm sure your insight would be appreciated since you have credentials. I definitely have credentials. I'm a college professor for 22 years. I know I don't look it, but I am. I'm just joking. I was just saying last night I looked 57, not 47. Oh, that's cute, Harlot. Choo choo. All right, look, this is the deal. I have a friend that's really in need, and if you were in need right now, I feel like I would also end the live for you. Not that I'm ending the live for that, but I do want to check in. And I was live already for a while. Hi, AJ. I said, hi, AJ. AJ's here. Yes, I'm 47. Misbehaving. Do you mind if we do it tomorrow? Just because this is the deal. I'm just being 100% honest. I did go live tonight, but usually that's not really a big deal. If I'm being completely honest, one, I want to check in on truth. And two, my husband just went up and I feel like I ignore him a lot and I need to go watch a show with him before he falls asleep. If I'm still awake, I could always log back on, see if anybody's here, or we could just do it again tomorrow. Yeah, she says she looks 57 and she absolutely does not. Oh, stop it. She can totally blame me. I'll take this one on the chin. It's not even just you, Truth. I like don't want you to feel like I'm ending a live just for you. Like, of course, but misbehaving. If it was you, I would do the same for you. It's just I need to check in and make sure everything's okay. It sounds like something's going on, and I want to go pay attention to my husband. All right, you're the best. You guys understand. I love you guys. So this is the thing. Email it to me and we'll start out with it tomorrow and we'll like go with whatever that theme is. And if you have any ideas, that way you could take a minute to email me if you have any ideas for like um what I should go over tomorrow. I am 100% open to it. I seen that oh my god, Becca put out a video tonight. Maybe we can like I can look over that and see what she says in that. I don't know. But I love you, you guys, and I'm going to go check in and do all those things. If you didn't see my live tonight, it was about Gypsy, and I had an ex-cop on who helped us break down the interrogation interview. So hopefully you'll go over and watch that, give it a like and subscribe. Hopefully we get in touch with Miss Becca. If you have her email offhand, anyone, and you just email it to me, that would be great. But if not, I'll figure it out too. Good night, you guys. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Hopefully you'll tune in. If there's a certain time that you guys are like free from, like if you want to put that in the chat, that would be great. Like put like I'm free from 4 to 8 Eastern or something like that. That way I try to make a central time for all of us. Good night, y'all. Have a great